This is the tube from the inside of a roll of carpet. We cut it into slices with a saw. Roughly 3 inches was about right for Barlie to put his face into. The purpose of this video is really to show that although I've included a couple of purpose-made dog enrichment toys, you don't actually need any special equipment. Simply look around your house for anything you already have. As long as you think it will be safe for your dog to interact with, you're good to go. Canine enrichment is a hot topic right now, and rightly so. If we really think about what goes on in our dogs' lives throughout the day, we might come to realise that they may well be lacking in mental stimulation. Our dogs often lack opportunity to use their noses and acquire their food in this way because we usually put it into a bowl for them. So it's important to do this on a non-slip surface. You want to minimise any slipping and risk of injury. You also want this to be enjoyable. It would be a big confidence crusher if they were to slip and hurt themselves, and then they may well associate this activity with discomfort and they wouldn't want to do it again. You can see here he's having to work to get a grip on this little ball, so if your dog seems to be getting a bit frustrated, you can try with larger tennis balls instead. This holy roller is one of Barlie's all-time favourites, but if you're concerned that your dog would eat these small strips, then either leave out this activity or spend some time teaching him how to access the food by pulling out the end of a fleece strip and then encouraging him to pull it all the way out with his teeth. So rather than rushing in, devouring that small pot of food in an instant, this whole process took Barlie over half an hour, methodically working his way around the room. By letting your dog tear up cardboard boxes, a lot of people get concerned that you might be teaching your dog to start randomly ripping up other things in your house. But doing this will not result in an increase in scavenging. In fact, it normally lessens it because your dog has been given an appropriate outlet for these very natural behaviours. You can use any cardboard boxes or tubes, but be mindful that the extra large ones, the sort that might contain washing machines and such like, will likely have a stronger glue and more of it. So be extra careful if your dog might be a cardboard eater. These forage and find fleeced pouches by Bramber Bears are really nice and soft on the mouth. They can be made very easy for beginners by poking a few treats just inside the openings and offered separately, or made progressively more difficult by stuffing pouches inside each other, as shown here. There's no need to spend a lot of money. A lot of these things, such as these stacking cups, were just picked up in charity shops. All these little challenges are great for teaching problem solving. An enrichment room is a really great boredom buster, and it's gentle exercise on the body, so perfect for older dogs and puppies. This broom handle gives Barlie some hind leg awareness. It's quite literally an extra step between each activity. It just gives your dog something else to consider in order to get to the next activity. Setting up lots of different stations in this way helps to fulfil a dog's innate need to sniff, and so helps to prevent problem behaviours occurring because your dog will have had its needs met. One happy and content boy.